Go ahead,
Senator, I think we've learned a lot, and I think we're going to have to continue to learn, because as we learn, our opponents learn, and we have to keep up. We're working on technology and investments in people, making sure fake news is disseminated less on the platforms, transparency actions and taking down bad actors. And we've seen everywhere from Mexico to Brazil to other places around the world, these same techniques deployed differently. And each time we see it, I think we get smarter. I think we see the new threat, and I think we're able to connect the dots and prevent those threats going forward.
Mr. Dorsey.
We've also learned a lot from elections around the world, and most recently the Mexican election. We have opened a new portal to cover that election that allows any journalist or government law enforcement to actually report any suspicious behavior very quickly to us so we can take more actions. Otherwise, we have been investing in artificial intelligence and machine learning models to, again, recognize the patterns of behavior, because we believe this is where the greatest leverage will come from, recognizing how people artificially amplify information and shutting it down before it spreads into the shared spaces of Twitter and more broadly into someone's replies to a tweet.
So I want to get to the basic issue of whether our incentives in this case are aligned to deal with these challenges. If your users were to lose confidence in your platforms, in the authenticity of what you, Mr. Dorsey, called a public square, I might call it a digital public square, I assume there would be very serious economic implications for your companies. Do you think the incentives have aligned for platform providers of all types in the digital space to want to get at these issues and have a plan and be able to respond in real time? Ms. Sandberg, and then you, Mr. Dorsey.
Absolutely. Trust is the cornerstone of our business. People have to trust that what they see on Facebook is authentic. People have to trust that this is a positive force for democracy and the things they care about. And so this has been a huge issue for us, and that's why we're here today, and that's why we're going to keep working to get ahead of these threats and make sure we can minimize all of this activity.
Our incentives are aligned, but I do believe it goes a lot deeper than just the alignment of our company incentives with this committee and the American people. I believe we need to question the fundamental incentives that are in our product today. Every time someone opens up our service, every time someone opens up our app, we are implicitly incentivizing them to do something or not to do something. And that extends all the way to our business. And those answers that we get from asking that question are going to create massive shifts in how Twitter operates, and I also believe how our industry operates. So what worked 12 years ago does not work today. It hasn't evolved fast enough, but I think it's a layer, many layers deeper than these surface symptoms that we often find ourselves discussing.